Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube tutorial show, and today I will be talking about some very serious stuff, which is about physics. Okay, there's a few pointers that I'll tell you guys. Hopefully it will help out. Okay, so there are several ways that you can lose points. So I'm going to tell you some ways to prevent that from happening. Okay, number one, for measurements, use 2 decimal places. These measurements are the ones you got with your ruler or whatever you used to get that measurement or those measurements, and you decided to put it in a chart. So remember, if you use a chart, put 2 decimal places. And number 2, always write down your units in your solutions and in your intermediate answers. Yeah, because sometimes you lose points for not doing that. And number 3, know your significant digits. So I'll tell you guys the rules, and maybe you guys could write it down while I'm saying it, because this one's kind of tough. Sig digs. Okay, sig digs. Rule A, or Rule 1, zeros placed before other digits are not significant. B, zeros placed between other digits are always significant. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'll just type this down, and you guys could just copy it, because it's easier that way, and it will make more sense if I actually just show it instead of saying it, So now that you probably remember all of those stuff, we can all move now to the real deal. In this case, it would be about the resultant and all that fancy stuff. Okay, let's say we are trying to find the resultant. For this specific example, we use the formula square root of x squared plus y squared. So now we can use the calculator and type that in. Okay, square root of 5 squared plus 2 squared equals 5.38 or 5.4 millimeters. And if you're looking for the angle, it's where that theta symbol is. Remember to use the SOHCAHTOA rule. We can use the inverse of tan. And then opposite over adjacent. So tan is 2. So use inverse of tan, then opposite over adjacent. So inverse of tan, 2 over 5, which gives us 21.8 degrees. And we could double check that by using sine 5.4, and then press sine, and then you enter the angle 21.8, and you get 2.005. So yeah, that's the correct answer. Moving on to the next slide, we have 5.38 millimeter at 158 degrees. So now the question is, we have to find the x and y components. So to solve for the x component, you gotta type 5.38 and then press cos and then enter the angle 158, and that will give you negative 4.99. which means we are going 4.99 millimeters to the west, or 4.99 millimeter 180 degrees. Okay, and to solve for the y component, we type in 5.38 and then we use sine because we're trying to look for the opposite value of the triangle. So type in 5.38 sine 158 and that will give you 2.02 millimeters. And that means we are going, well, since it's a positive number, that means we are going north, or you are going 90 degrees polar. Okay, so the general rule is if the direction is going north or going east, it is positive, but if you go south or if you go west, then it is negative. Okay, hopefully you guys learned some stuff. If you guys have a question, feel free to ask me in person. Just the easy stuff though, because if it's hard, then I can pretend I know the answer. Okay, guys, take care. Pinoy Rockman out.